Hey there, VC. It's Will. Welcome to my channel, Vinyl Landslide. I know I've been gone for a while, man. I've been out of pocket on the channel for probably about 7-8 months. I had a lot going on with work. Moved again. And then I've been pretty active watching and catching up on all y'all's videos out there. I've really enjoyed a lot of stuff y'all are putting out there. So my schedule is now allowing me to where I'm able to start posting some stuff again. So I'm looking forward to maybe hitting 100 subscribers soon, and having you guys give me feedback on some of the stuff I've acquired, and just good to be back. Want to send a couple shout outs to some of you guys that I've caught up with. Tales from the Crate. I'm loving everything you do pretty much, man. You've got some great videos out there. Zeke, the Vinyl Geek, always love looking at your collection, and you've got a really good outlook on your taste in music, and some good education on a lot of the bands that you listen to. Vinyl Victim, good to see you again. Peaches over at Vinyl Countdown. I know there's a bunch of y'all out there. So Corey's VC channel. I'm sorry if I miss anybody. I'm gonna try to get into showing some stuff real quick that I've picked up, and we'll just go from there. So it's good to be back, and let's get this rolling. So this first record is one that I picked up. It was just like a $2 record I found at one of my local stores here. It's Enchantment, okay, Utopia. Sorry about the glare there. Pretty cool record. It's 83 original kind of pressing. Looking really cool looking album art, but kind of a funk pop kind of sounding band. Be interested to see if any of you guys have heard it as well. Get your thoughts on it. But you know, $2. It was a blind buy, so I gave it a shot, and I like it. So check that out if you haven't. Okay, I'll save that one. Next one is Brian Bennett, Voyage. Okay, this is a group, or this is an LP that I was turned on from David in France, and it's what's David's channel's name? Golly, I'm sorry, David, I can't think of it right now. But he turned me on to Brian Bennett, and this is a really cool album. Brian Bennett was a drummer that did a lot of stuff, really popular in the UK. But this has got really kind of an electronic type, not really electronic, but more kind of a funk electronic, or really good drum work on it. Side 1 is Voyage, Solstice, Chain Reaction. Side 2 is Pendulum Force, Airquake, and Ocean Glide. But this one was this came out. This is a repressing in 2017, so it's pretty recent. But I'm trying to remember when the original pressing was. I'm trying to see. I don't see it on here. But really good record. If you haven't checked out this record by Brian Bennett, pick it up. I think you'll really enjoy it. For those of you that like really good drum work too, and funk. So very cool pickup. And I've been wanting that one for a while. Save this one. This is okay. Now this one is a grail to me. I've been looking at this for so long, been wanting it forever. This is a great band. I know I've talked about them before on my channel. This is Porcupine Tree. This is In Absentia. Okay, this is the probably I think it's their best album out. They just repressed this. The first pressing of this goes for big money. It's usually several $100s for the first pressing of this. But I just found this, and online, and it's a gatefold. I haven't cracked it yet, and I'll do that one of these days and make another video, because I'm going to show a lot of my porcupine tree in a video just so you guys can get to know them. But I'm just totally psyched. This one actually has it's 2 LP set. It's on 180 gram vinyl. The song on here, Trains, is just phenomenal. If you haven't heard that song, pick it up, listen to it, download it. But this is a major find for me, so I was really happy to get this. In absentia, it's Porcupine Tree is the name of the band. Next one, this was a $3 record that I found at Breakaway Records here in Austin. Roxy Music. Most of y'all know who this is. This is a really cool find for $3. Really good shape. I didn't have any Roxy Music yet. I've been wanting to pick them up. So I went ahead and got that. Start building my Roxy Music catalog. A couple more I want to get, but when I found this one, it was in such good shape, I went ahead and got it. Like I said, like a $3 record. Here's a $2 record. Found this one. And Pete Townsend, White City. $2. You can't go wrong with it. Pete Townsend. It's how do you not like Pete Townsend? I mean, it's The Who. So, and this is actually, he's got some really good songs on this one. I'm trying to remember the name of the big hit on here. I think it's Face to Face, or yeah, I think it's Face to Face is the big hit on this actual release. But $2, I picked it up. Another $2 record, just adding to the catalog there. Got most Cat Stevens, but I didn't have this one, and I'd seen it. I've seen it out in the wild several times, and just left it. They were usually asking, a little too much for it, and this was actually a real clean copy. $2 record, T for the Tillerman, and this one's a first pressing, so $2. And it's in real good shape. The vinyl, and I'd say the vinyl's in excellent shape, and the cover's in excellent shape. So good pickup there. This was a thrift store find, and I mean, I think it was like 50 cents. But I picked it up just because it was kind of a fun record. It reminded me of like early 80s stuff. I mean, Cool in the Gang, Forever. So 50 cents, wasn't going to leave it there. And, every now and then you kind of get in the mood to hear some fun music. And I've always liked Cool in the Gang, man. They've got some pretty cool, funky stuff. Some of their stuff's better than others, some of their other stuff. But 50 cents, picked it up. I think that was at Goodwill where I found that one. This was kind of a cool find, too. So I found this one at Goodwill, too. This was a $1 record. Shalimar, Circumstantial Evidence. I want their other one too. I think I have it. I do have it. It's kind of a rough copy, but I went ahead and picked this one up for, I think it was 50 cents or $1. Circumstantial Evidence, Games, Plaything, pretty cool. 80s, I guess hip hop or 80s pop. So pretty Shalimar. Wasn't going to leave that staying there. So this one's a really good find for me. I got a deal on this one. 180 gram vinyl gatefold repress. This actually the first pressing of this goes for big money, and it's really hard to find. I actually looked for a long time at stores trying to find this album, and I gave in and bought one online just because I was tired of waiting and looking for it and got impatient. And so Nick Drake, Pink Moon. Okay. Those of you who have not heard this album, do yourself a favor. phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal album. Um, and the album cover is just awesome. This is one of my favorite album covers I've ever seen. Really, really good. But Nick Drake is unbelievable, and I can't say enough about this album. And so I got, like I said, I was just impatient, and finally just said, forget it. I'm going to go get the reissue, and it sounds great. So if you haven't heard Nick Drake, give him a listen, give him a try. I guarantee you'll probably be able to digest it. It's just awesome, and especially this album. I saw a couple other albums at Breakaway in Austin that they had there, and they were first pressings, and it wasn't that album, but by Nick Drake. And I almost picked them up. I didn't. They were asking like $15-20 a piece for them, but I'll probably go back, check it out, and see if they're there next time, sometime next week. But this was a blind buy. I saw this. It was a $4 record, and it had just come in. The Gentrys. This is on Sun Records label, and it's actually in extremely good shape. For those of you who don't know the Gentrys, they were kind of a, I don't know if you'd say psych or what, but they Sun Records produced them, and they've got some really, really, really good sounding music. There was one hit, and I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. Lighting's not too good in here. It's I think it's See When Somebody Loves You, I think is which one it is. But pretty cool pickup for $4. And the vinyl in here is actually, like, for the time period, it's really heavyweight vinyl. It's not like a real flimsy record. They did a really good job with this pressing. So, and it was, like I said, it was a blind buy. And listening to it, it caught me the first go round, and I have a feeling it's going to grow on me some more. So, but pretty cool for a blind buy, and for $4. Why not? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and kind of get through these three here. These were really bargain bin buys. I've got several of her, but went ahead and picked them up for, I think they were $2 a piece, so I just grabbed them. And they were in good shape. Pat Benatar, okay. I picked, this one is Precious Time. Picked that one up. Pat Benatar. Crimes of Passion, of course. Another $2 record, really good shape. And then Pat Benatar, Get Nervous. So pretty much that's probably all the Pat Benatar I'll have in my collection now. I've got her two of her other records, but for the bargain they were at, $2, and the good shape they were in, I said, what the heck, picked them up. Okay, this last record is kind of a throwback for my early '90s kind of electronic ambient dance bands, or but this kind of had this band kind of had a real cult following when I was late middle school, early high school. This is 808 State. Album is called Gorgeous. This is a great album if you like ambient or electronic. It's not over the top electronic. It's really, really cool to kind of listen to, mellow out, mood setting music. But by far, I thought this was 808 State's most popular release for sure, and best release. And it's on music on vinyl. And it's got 7 bonus tracks on this reissue. So it's a 180 gram double LP. But if you ever get a chance and you get into this stuff, it's kind of like, again, it's not something you want to play 24/7, but really, really good music. I think Dave in France, Jerry, Dave, you know who you are. You'd probably get into this. There's several of you guys out there that would probably like this, and gals. So pretty happy with this one, and not a bad bottle. It's just kind of a memory for me, kind of that memory music. Takes you back to that time when you were that age. So right now, that's all I was going to show tonight. I didn't want to spend too much time going in depth on a lot of these. I'll kind of saving some stuff for new videos that I'm going to make. Like I said, I really feel like I've been missing out on a lot of stuff since I haven't been able to post anything for a while. I'm really happy that I'm back, have the time to do it again, and just catching up on all y'all's videos has been great. I've also had a lot of blues acquisitions that I'm going to do just a video on nothing but blues here pretty soon on some acquisitions that I've gotten. And a lot of y'all don't like blues, I'm sure, but there's a certain following out there in the VC that I keep up with pretty regularly that are just, I mean, you either like blues or you don't, and I'm a huge blues guy. I love blues. I love every kind of genre of music just about, but something about blues is, that's real life to me. So I'm looking forward to sharing some of that with you guys. But again, it's great to be back, guys and gals, and thanks for watching. Keep it up. And as soon as I hit 100 subscribers, we're going to have a contest. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. But again, great to be back, and looking forward to catching up some more on y'all's videos, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.